You disgust me.
You have really pretty eyes, but you're fat.
He will never go to prom with you, Miss Chlamydia.
You're a slut. Go kill yourself, bitch.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
Social medias that I have are
Snapchat,
Twitter,
Instagram.
I'll edit a couple times. I ask my parents or my friends before I post something, and then the next step is like caption-wise. Gotta get those likes, you know. Social media can be a powerful tool for a lot of people. I also believe that it could be a negative thing.
Something we deal with every day, and I don't think everybody realizes necessarily how much cyberbullying actually goes on.
And I think not a lot of people really realize like how prevalent of an issue it is and how serious it is. Some people, don't even consider cyberbullying real bullying.
The feeling of being bullied on social media is extremely heart-wrenching and extremely embarrassing.
I fear that people are gonna talk bad about me. I'm really scared.
Tyra, you have not finished dinner.
I'm about to check my profile page. Is that okay?
Just be careful. People go on social media looking to take advantage of kids like you.
Yeah, don't worry, Ma. I'm careful what I post. I just want to see what my friends are doing because I'm popular.
Really?
First off, my sexual preference isn't even your business. Weirdo. Really? What evidence? You freak? You know what? I'm going to block you. Stop talking to me.
Oh my god, no! Oh my god! What? No! That's not happening! No! Delete that! What are you doing with that? Ah, no!
I've seen people fall from cyberbullying. They've either just gave up on their lives, they lost their will to live, or they just got into drugs or alcohol. You can think about cyberbullying into a physical form. If you tear a paper in half, you can't make that paper whole again. You can tape it together, but will it ever be the same? No.
With social media so present in teenage life, adolescent humor has started to mimic the humor of the internet. Memes and internet battles have a certain flair for making fun of things. These takedowns involve a winner and a victim. Often the winner is congratulated and acknowledged on the internet for being a savage or something else along the lines of a king, because these winners are so rewarded for being clever, ironic, or just plain mean. More people are motivated to take aim at someone in hopes of being crowned a savage. To take someone down is often called roasting. People rarely shut down the roaster, even if they cross the line to hurtful, because they are either scared of being roasted themselves or being seen as dull. When it becomes a recurring instance or joke like a meme, it is hard for the roastee to escape, and the roaster, who is really a bully, is praised.
I got cyberbullied in the beginning of 10th grade, and this girl was posting anonymous comments on my pictures saying how I was ugly and fat, and she would send me texts about how she saw me in the hallway and I didn't look good that day, or something about my appearance, and she always had a nasty comment to say.
I always get body shamed for being thick or being too big. So easy to send a photo of yourself. You know, you might trust somebody but end up not being a trustworthy person. Even if it's behind their back, it's still cyberbullying. It's hurtful.
One time I posted a picture and I got like, it was like, oh, like, you're totally gay, like, that's so gay, and it was like, okay. And then like they kept commenting.
I was FaceTiming her and like maybe something that I shouldn't have been, and she took a screenshot of me and sent it to a bunch of people at my school.
I felt like hurt at first because when somebody's saying a bunch of mean things to you, it kind of gets to you, even though you're taught not to worry about everybody else's opinion.
Like, I started questioning whether or not I should even keep my social media accounts because all of this negativity is just like held within it.
Last year I didn't want to go to school because of a person saying things online.
I didn't even like want to go outside. Oh, I didn't want to spend time with like friends because I thought I was like fat, or so yeah.
So fat. Shut up, you're fine. I can't believe your mom and dad left you guys alone for the weekend. Last time my mom left for a business trip, she hired a babysitter. She's crazy. Get out! God, Chase, go, no. Brother is so annoying. I don't know. He's not that bad. Ew. I'm gonna go get some more to drink, and then I'm gonna talk to Sam.
God, how are you even friends with her? She's such a rat.
She is?
Yeah. Hey, do you want to go somewhere a little more quiet?
No. Chase, delete it. Delete it now.
Oh, come on.
Seriously.
Okay, fine. I'm deleting it.
You know how long we've been working on this story? Now we have edits. Shouldn't be eating this.
Yeah, and then now we're at deadline, and we don't have any leases yet, and so.
Hey Ash, I'm so hungover.
What the hell, Zoe? Why would you do that?
Do what?
Don't try to act all innocent. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You hooked up with my brother.
I barely remember it. We were in the moment and drunk. I'm sorry.
Like drinking gives you an excuse? You're supposed to be my friend. Turns out you're just another slut who can't keep her legs closed.
What's your problem? I said I was sorry. I didn't mean for anything to happen.
Whatever, Zoe. You even let him take a picture. I've seen it. The whole school has.
Where were you? I just went for a walk.
Do you have anything you want to tell me?
No, not really.
Well, I just got a call from Principal Miller.
Okay.
Okay? Is that all you have to say is okay? Is it okay that you're sending naked photos of yourself to kids at school? How could you be so stupid?
It's not my fault.
We have a meeting at the school Monday morning. Let's pray you don't get expelled.
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is just darkness, like a void. Like a hole within the hole, something you can't escape from, no matter how hard you climb.
It's behind a computer screen, and people get brave when that happens, so they feel like they can say whatever they want.
I used to previously be bullied as a kid, and then as I got older, I felt like the only way to escape was to become the bully myself. What made me do it is just like being ridiculed and being an outcast as a child, and like trying to get the approval of my dad, because I got into a fight when I was really young, and he was really proud of me for like defending myself and hurting someone else. So I felt the only way to make him happy was to hurt others and just be known as that sort of kid.
I had to be like the class clown, someone that always jokes around, someone that likes to mess with people. Based on the reaction I got from it, people used to laugh, people used to joke around. I made a lot of friends, so I guess you could say I was a popular kid. And I didn't realize at the time, but I was hurting more people around me. I made them feel bad by making fun of them, just to crack a joke.
I remember one day specifically where we had just got him good, and he broke down and started crying in front of us. And that was probably the worst day because, you know, I could see the direct effects of my action, and it was like this whole time it had just built up, and I finally had seen him be a person, and I saw the humanity side of him.
The cyberbullying started in the fall of his sophomore year. The platforms that they used to bully David was mainly through technology, Instagram, Facebook.
After school, some of the other anonymous sites, regular texts, videos. Like most kids, he was attached to his phone, and there were texts coming in or messages coming in constantly, and that went late into the night.
He became withdrawn. He was depressed, didn't want to go to school, was afraid to go to school, slept a lot, and became angry at me because I couldn't fix the problem.
Just seemed to be a shell of himself. Before he was just happy and joyful person. And he was just, seemed more anxious and reserved, and he just wasn't the same.
He felt isolated and alone, and because it had been shared with hundreds of people, he felt like the whole world was against him. Since his death, I have had a lot of those kids come to me and say how sorry they are that they did not stick up for him. They didn't know what to do. We will never be the same. There's got to be some good that comes out of something so devastating. Teach kids that there's a soul behind that screen, and when you say something mean, you don't know what kind of a day or what's going on in that child's life. And that if we can help another child with this issue, bring awareness, there just has to be some good that comes.
It's scary to think about what they're doing online all the time.
You know, how do I know if my kid is being bullied online?
What is social media? What is cyberbullying?
It follows your kids everywhere they go. It's like they can't escape it.
It's like they live their entire life online. And it's just so different than when I was young.
There's a disconnect between what I know and what they know.
When I was young, we could be reckless and do foolish things, but back then there weren't cameras and social media everywhere.
My daughter plays soccer and we practice on weeknights and I go to games and I'm very involved. But when it comes to social media and what they do online, I have no idea what's going on.
It's crazy to know how mean kids can be to each other. Maybe it's by accident. I mean, maybe it's on purpose, but either way, it can get out of control fast.
This is about being involved. Just talk to your kids about what they do online.
I can't ignore this anymore.
I can't tune this out.
Connect with what your kids are doing online.
We now have a way in.
We have a way to start the conversation about online behavior.
Visit soulbehindthatscreen.org to share this film with other parents and for tips talking with your kids about being smart and safe online.